Hello and welcome everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I am so sorry that it took me so long to go live, but I'm back on those antibiotics and they kick me in my butt and make me go to sleep. Make me go sleepy town. So I'm just an hour late. No big deal. Just an hour.
I wanna be your Supergirl. I wanna be your Supergirl. What you want, what you need. Yeah.
All right, everybody, welcome back. So, I was watching Nicholas, his full interrogation, I should say, and then I was watching Gypsies, and then I had to go to Sleepy Town. Aussie time, nice to see you. It's been a while. I know you're not here now, but it's nice to see you. So yeah, the doctor put me back on the antibiotic that just makes me sleep, and so yeah, I just now woke up. I even set the alarm, but that still didn't work for me. It is what it is. Oof. Okay, so I don't even know what's been going on in the YouTube streets. I haven't watched it because I got my own stuff going on, which we're going to get into it because there's some really sick, twisted stuff that right after they had murdered the mom that they did in the house. They didn't just like leave the house and stuff like that. No, they did some really sick, twisted, gross stuff. And you're going to be able to see it or hear about it anyway. So let's go into. I'm going to go to about right here. And I'm going to put that on. Turn it up.
She fought.
Most likely, that's what I would think she was.
Okay, but she didn't tell you to stab her because she'd bleed out quickly.
No.
Okay.
That's what I figured she would think because it made sense. More holes, faster they go away, and the faster they are at peace.
Okay. So the more holes you put into the body?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm understanding? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, so that's why you chose to stab her.
Yes.
Okay. And so, how did you get the knife? Like, where'd the knife come from? Did you bring it with you from here?
No.
Okay. Did you buy it somewhere?
She bought it for me.
Who bought it for you?
Gypsy.
Where did she buy it from?
Online.
She bought it online?
Oh wait, no. It was not online. I gotta get that straight. It's not.
Yeah, don't lie, because you don't want to get Gypsy in trouble for something because you're going to lie about it.
I know.
Okay.
I know. She somehow found a way to get one at Walmart. I don't know how she did, but she did.
So you didn't bring a knife from here?
No.
So when you got here, she had a knife?
Yeah.
So did she know you was going to stab her?
Yes.
Okay. So what'd the knife look like?
It had a red and black handle.
Red and black?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long was it?
Gosh. I don't even know.
Use your hands to show me.
I can, maybe that long, maybe.
Was the red and black handle plastic or wood or?
It was trying to think, squishy grip. I can't remember what it's
It was a
called.
squishy grip?
Yeah.
He said he was
the words.
Okay. On the edge of the knife, like, if you, can you draw the knife for me, maybe?
I'm a bad artist.
You're a bad artist? Okay. Would the knife, like, okay, if the knife went like, was the knife smooth like this, or was it jaggedy like that?
It was jaggedy.
Jaggedy?
On one side, and the other side it was smooth.
Okay. And what color was that part of the knife?
It was just the black. Oh my gosh, I'm so sleepy.
That's all right.
It was just the normal color of what blade usually looks like.
Like stainless steel type
Yeah.
look? Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, see this edge of this table right here? Kind of like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what that looked like. And then the handle was red and black, kind of squishy.
Mm.
Okay. Could you hold the knife with one hand, or did it take two hands to hold the knife?
One hand.
One hand?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever stabbed anybody before this?
No, that's the reason why this is
Yeah.
only one
I've only
person
had
would ever do this for.
him.
Okay. Only person you do it for is Gypsy. This is the first time you ever stabbed anybody.
Yes.
Okay. So when you're stabbing Dee, where is she at?
She's on her stomach.
On her stomach where? On the floor, in the bathtub, or somewhere different?
On her, on the, oh my gosh. I got them in mind. Where, I don't know, 1 second.
You're fine. Take your time.
She was on the bed. Her bed.
Her bed. In her bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. So was she sleeping on her stomach, or just laying there watching TV, or?
Sleeping on her stomach.
Okay, so she's laying in her bed, sleeping on her stomach. Is she covered up with covers or uncovered, or?
It actually, when I did it, it seemed like, she had her, it was almost like a nightgown on it, it seemed like.
Okay.
And, she barely even was covered at all.
Okay.
So, it
Okay.
was easy access for everybody.
Okay. So she didn't have a bunch of covers on her. It made it a lot easier to do that. Okay. And so when she's laying there, where's the first place you decide to stab her?
And, I just was in a random spot in the back.
In the back, just random.
Yes.
Do you know how many times you stabbed her?
4.
You stabbed her 4?
Yeah, 4 times.
Okay.
The 4th one, I felt it go into, I think it might have been her lungs.
Okay.
Because it was harder to get out.
Okay. Did it take one hand to get it out? 2 hands?
I had to yank it out
Okay.
with one hand.
Okay. So it did. So the others came out easy, but that one kind of came out harder.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, you only stabbed her 4 times? Are you sure about that?
Well, as in stabbing, I stabbed her foot.
Okay.
But I did actually cut her one other time besides that.
Okay. Where'd you cut her
On
out?
the back of her neck.
Okay. And did you use the same knife that you
Yep.
did the others with?
Yep.
Okay.
Green.
And when you did across the back of the neck, did that even cause an injury, or
He
did you see
actually
any
said
blood or
easy to the
anything?
party.
Yeah, she was bleeding.
Okay, she's bleeding. And so did she scream or holler, or
Yeah, she did.
what was she saying?
First she said help, and then she didn't recognize who I was. So she
Okay.
said, who are you? And then,
She said, "Who are you?"
yeah.
Okay. And she didn't recognize who you are. And she says, "Help." And then what does she say?
And then she called up for Gypsy, but Gypsy didn't do anything.
Okay. She hollered for Gypsy.
Yes.
And did she holler for Gypsy once, twice, 5 times,
3 times.
3 times? And what was she saying? Can you tell me how she said it?
She pretty much yelped it.
Yelped it?
It's like,
Gypsy. Okay.
yeah, she was loud.
And what did you do when she did that?
It didn't stop me from keep on going.
Okay. You just kept stabbing her?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any reason that we would think that maybe you stabbed her more than 4 times?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Now, did Gypsy come in and stab her?
No.
Gypsy never stabbed her?
She couldn't do it. That's the
Okay.
reason why she asked me to.
Okay. Did you try to get Gypsy to come in and stab her?
No, I would have never done that.
Okay. So when you say 4 actual stabs, so those are the ones that went in deeper?
Yeah.
Was there some little ones? Or
There might have been, because the truth is, I counted the ones that went in deep. I didn't count if there's any other ones.
okay. So if there's any other ones, you just didn't count those because they didn't go in as deep.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know that 4 of them went in deep.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know where those 4 deep ones were? Are you counting the one on the back of the neck or not in that 4?
No.
Okay, so the back of the neck would be something different.
Yeah, it'd be completely separate.
Okay, so the 4 that went in deep, do you remember where those went at on her body?
I honestly can't remember because I think it's just a blockage because of the guilt.
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
remember.
Sometimes there's things that we don't remember and that I'll understand that you don't remember, but you might not remember something that's important that I know you remember, okay? But that you might not remember, and I understand that because in the situation, okay? So, where was Gypsy at when you were stabbing her? When you were stabbing Dee in the bed, where was Gypsy at?
She was hiding in the bathroom.
Okay. Why was she in the bathroom? Why was she hiding in the bathroom?
Because she didn't know if her mom was going to kill me or not.
Oh, okay. So she thought Mom might kill you.
Yes.
Okay. Did she think Mom had a weapon or?
She didn't believe I could actually do it. That's what I think it was.
Okay. She didn't think that you would just go in there. You don't know if she had confidence in you. Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah. She didn't think I was capable of it.
Whose decision was it for her to go in the bathroom while this was happening?
She said that's what she wanted to do.
Okay.
So I just let her do it. And
Okay.
she locked the door behind herself.
Okay, so she went in the bathroom, locked the door, and you went to do whatever you were doing. Do you remember, did Gypsy ever come out and see her mom?
I wouldn't let her.
You wouldn't let her go in there and see her?
I didn't want her to be traumatized.
Okay. Did you have sex with Dee?
No.
You didn't stick your penis anywhere on her?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Positive?
I'm 100% positive.
Okay. Did you stick your penis in her mouth?
Nope.
Okay. Did your penis touch anywhere on Dee's body?
Nope.
Okay. Did your mouth touch anywhere on Dee's body?
No.
Okay. You didn't kiss her or
Nope.
lick her or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Did Gypsy come in and do anything like that with her mom?
No.
Touch her mom's privates? Or?
No, she wouldn't do that.
Okay.
No, she wouldn't.
Okay. All right. What do you think about people that have sex with dead bodies?
It's quite disturbing, honestly.
Okay. That would bother you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like necrophilia.
Okay. Oh, is that an actual thing? What does that mean, necrophilia?
Necrophilia actually means I have sex with the dead.
Okay. Have you ever known anybody to do that?
No, I only know the word because I tend to look up words that seem to be popular in today's culture. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, you stabbed Dee in the bed, and Gypsy's in the bathroom. And so, what happens after you're done stabbing Dee?
I knocked on the door, and I also scratched on the door twice to let her know it was me instead of her mom.
Oh, so is that a code you guys came up
Yeah.
with? Okay, so what was the code again?
It was 3 knocks and then 2 scratches.
Okay, 3 knocks, 2 scratches. And then that was so that way she would know in the bathroom. That was so Gypsy would know that it was you and not her mom.
Yep.
Okay, and did you guys plan that out before?
Like I said, we went back and forth between more than one idea, but that would end up being the one I would stick with.
Okay. After that happens, after you do the 3 knocks and the 2 scratches, does she open the door?
Not right away.
Okay, what happens?
She wanted to shave her private part
Okay.
and her legs.
Okay, she wanted to shave her private part and her legs?
Yes, for me.
Okay. Has she ever done that before? Is this something new?
Usually her mom does not let her shave her legs.
Okay, so her mom doesn't let her shave her legs? Does her mom let her shave her privates?
Her mom never seemed to care about that before.
Okay.
So yeah.
So how did you know she wanted to do that for you?
Because she did it.
Okay.
That's how it's kind of.
What did you do while she's shaving her legs and stuff?
I waited for her.
Okay, and then she gets out of the bathroom. Is her legs shaved and everything's shaved? And then what happens?
And then we start to clean up the ground and everything around.
Okay, clean up. What are you cleaning, the house?
Yes.
You're like vacuuming and dusting and stuff like that?
Cleaning up such as anything that has memories of her. That's actually what we were doing.
I don't understand. I'm sorry.
Like anything that had, she took some pictures away and she actually threw them in the trash. She tried to get rid of things that would give you guys the idea that she really lives there.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, so did you guys clean up any blood or anything?
Yes.
Okay, what kind of blood got cleaned up?
I believe it must have been mine because I accidentally stabbed myself in the process.
Where'd you stab yourself at?
Right here.
Oh my goodness, do you need stitches or anything?
No, I've been holding it
Okay.
together.
Is that the only place you got cut, or did you get cut other places?
I don't think, before I got roughed earlier, there was a spot right, ironically, it's the very same spot they ended up hurting me yet again.
What do you mean got hurt again? Roughed up? What do you mean?
When they arrested me,
Oh,
they took me to
okay.
the ground, and that's the reason why I have all this on me.
Okay. But that was an injury from when you stabbed Dee too, and then
Yeah,
it just got re-injured whenever you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that other one on your hand right there, that's the cut that you cut yourself.
Yep.
Okay. What are those up there?
These up here are from when I hit the ground, because I hit my face and my stomach and part of my leg
Okay.
onto the concrete.
Okay. When they arrested you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So so when you and Gypsy are cleaning up the blood, are you helping Gypsy clean up the blood, or is just Gypsy doing it, or just you doing it?
We for a while we did it together.
Okay.
And then because she wanted to get it done faster, she did it herself.
Okay.
Forward.
And what did she do it with?
She used a order. What the heck was it? It was like a cleaner / order remover.
Okay. Do you remember what kind of bottle it was in?
I was like a reddish bottle.
Reddish bottle. Okay. And how do you use that to clean? Like, is that a spray? Is that a powder? Is it liquid? Or
It's a liquid.
Okay.
She had to pour it down.
Where she poured it down?
She poured it on top of wherever the blood was.
Okay.
And then she would use either paper towel or she never used any rags, surprisingly. But yeah, that's the main thing she used, just paper towel.
Okay.
That or there was also these wipes that she used.
Okay. Okay. And so she cleans up the mess, the blood that may be yours because you can cut yourself.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
And then she wanted to have sex with me, so I did.
Okay. She wanted to have sex with you?
Yes.
Okay. And so where'd you guys have sex at?
In her bedroom.
In
Her bed.
her bed. In
Yes.
Gypsy's bed.
Yes.
Okay. And so you guys have sex.
Yes.
And what kind of sex? What is sex like to you?
Well, to me, the kind of sex that it was pretty much was 100% consensual. Is what
Okay.
I'm looking for. Yeah.
Okay.
Because she obviously I was the one that was in charge, but she went along with it willingly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what did you guys do when you had sex?
We pretty much did all three things. We did anal, we did all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had anal sex with her?
Yes.
And then what's the other? I can't guess.
Oral.
Okay.
Like I said, all of them. Vaginal, all of them.
Okay. Okay. When you say oral, is that you providing oral sex to her and her providing oral sex to you, or
Both.
Both? Okay.
Both.
And that happened in her bed?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know if this is the first time Gypsy ever had sex?
Actually, I do know if it is.
Is it or not?
It isn't.
Okay. So she's had sex before she had sex with you?
She's had sex with me. I actually one who took her virginity.
Oh, so you guys had sex a different time than this?
Yes.
Oh, when did that happen?
It was in a what the heck was it? It was the theater.
In a theater?
Yeah.
In Springfield or somewhere different?
Springfield.
Wow, did her mom know?
We kept it from her mom.
Okay. Where did you have sex at in the theater?
It was in a bathroom.
Okay, in a girl's bathroom or boys' bathroom?
She just took me to the boys' bathroom. I didn't have any choice. I just went right into the boys' bathroom. I guess she's okay with it.
Okay. Okay. Was that a year ago, 2 years ago? How long ago was that?
That was back in March
Back in March of
this year.
Oh, okay. So you were in Springfield before.
Yep.
And did her mom know you were here?
No, I got to meet her mom in person for the first time.
And was her mom nice to you, or?
Yeah, she was really nice to me. And then I don't know what it was, but apparently the night got ruined in some way. I couldn't. I was trying to understand what was going on with her mom, but
Okay.
I don't know exactly what happened.
So did you meet her at the theater?
Yeah, I did meet her, but I was waiting for her for quite some time before I did.
Okay. Okay. And then what happened after you guys had sex at the theater?
We went to our movie and watched it.
And then what happened after the movie?
And then I said, my goodbyes to her.
Go buy a store?
No, I said my goodbyes to her.
Oh, say goodbyes to her. I was like, go to the store. Okay. So you said your goodbyes to her, and then you went your way and you went back home. How did you get here that time?
She got me the money.
She gave you money?
Yep.
How did you get the money?
She sent it in the mail.
Okay. So was it cash that she sent you?
Yes.
Or okay. And how much did she send you?
That time I believe it was 400 because she wasn't saying how much I was going to need.
Okay, so she sent you $400.
Yep.
Okay. And did she send you money this time for you to come?
Yeah.
And how much did she send you this time?
Same number, actually.
400? Okay. And then she just sent it to you in the mail cash.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And then so let's go back to the time that you guys just had sex. Do you remember what day that was?
I can't remember the day.
Okay. You don't remember if it was a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Saturday?
Oh, gosh. If I could guess.
You don't have to guess. If you don't know the answer, you don't have to give me an answer.
I'd say Tuesday.
Okay.
I would guess.
Okay, if you had to guess, you'd say it was a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay. So, was she did Gypsy enjoy the sex? Like, or was she telling you to leave her alone?
No, she didn't tell me to leave her alone.
Okay.
It was very consensual. I mean, she pushed me a little bit away. She wasn't sure how rough I was going to be.
Okay.
But then after that, I reassured her that everything was fine. And after that, she just gave in because she knew that I was not going to hurt her.
Okay. So then she just gave in and just
did
it. Okay. What was she wearing when you guys had sex?
It was a dress. It was like a Cinderella dress.
Okay.
That's the movie we were seeing.
Okay.
Together.
So she had a Cinderella.
So curious, you haven't seen the updated stuff? You haven't seen where her medical records actually came out, and she does have a missing chromosome, and if she hadn't have had all those surgeries, then she wouldn't be like she is today. The only thing is the mom kept the charade up for another 2 or another 4 years after. She absolutely had to have all those surgeries. Not only that, she can now pass it down to her own child. And they're saying that her child with the big nose is already probably going to have it. So all of that just came out within the last week. It was never said that her mother was Mancha's a proxy or whatever. That's what her defense team used. And then if you go and look at the poster child who is missing the chromosome, it looks just like Gypsy.
Dress on?
Yeah.
And what color was that?
It was a lightish blue, and it
We
had
went over that yesterday.
white onto it also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did she have a wig on or no wig? Or what color was her wig?
Her wig was blonde.
Blonde. Okay. And did she have that on when she was in the bathroom?
She even wrote to one of her friends and said that if she would have known that she had the chromosome, that she was going to give it to her baby, that she already feels like a bad mom because it can be passed down to her baby. She wrote a whole letter to her friend about it. And this is what the defense team didn't want any of you to know, didn't want nobody to know, because, of course, they were trying to get her off of murder. So they defamed her mother and called her a Munch's by proxy. And not one time did this kid say that she was being abused. And not one time did Gypsy say she was being abused. This is what the attorneys went with.
Yes.
Waiting for you to stab Dee?
Oh, no.
No, she didn't have it on then?
No, she had a different wig on at the time.
Okay. So the Cinderella dress thing, was that when you were at the movies or was that at her? Okay.
You'll have to go
Okay.
back
So
and
when you were
watch
at the
it that
movies
way
with
that
her
you
having
can
sex, she had a
see.
Cinderella dress on and a blonde wig.
Yep.
Okay. But when you had sex with her at her house, what was she wearing?
So now her baby
this time?
girl will have
It
it.
was a really dark brunette wig. It was
And
pretty
then
long.
what's going to happen when her baby girl has to have all these surgeries because it messes with your eyes, it messes with your teeth, you have to have feeding tubes and everything else. What's going to happen when her baby girl has all those things that she has to go through?
Okay.
Yeah.
And what kind of clothing did she have on?
Me and her did it naked.
Okay. Did she have clothes on before you guys got naked?
Not really, because she was in the bath. Remember I told you she was
Yeah.
in the bathtub doing that, and she stayed naked the entire time because of it.
Okay. So she shaved her legs and her vagina, right?
Yep.
And then she comes out and then she cleans. Is she still naked when she's cleaning?
Yeah, she did the entire thing. She felt like she was in a rush, so she stayed in the
Yeah, so she shaves her legs and her punana because her mom never would let her. And then she comes out stark naked and starts cleaning up the blood.
thing.
Okay. Did it naked?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you guys decide you're going to have sex.
Yeah.
And then you go into her bedroom.
And then
Yep.
she wants to
Okay.
have
Is her
sex.
bed got blankets on it? Is her bed on the floor? What kind of bed does she have?
It was
Yes, that's what her
the
mom
biggest thing I can
did.
remember about it is that it was full, and I mean full of stuffed animals.
Okay.
Her mom was guilty of fraud by changing her age and making people believe that she was still sick.
Gosh,
How did you guys have sex on the bed if there's a bunch of stuffed animals?
we threw all of it off of it.
Okay.
We were just
Throwing them off onto the floor? Or?
her
yeah,
mother's
onto the floor.
bed.
There's too much of it on there. In
Okay.
fact,
Having
the ones that was like part a pillow, but part also a stuffed animal at the same time, you
In
let
the
that on
same
the bed,
house.
Okay.
just in case you needed any comfort with it.
Was there, was Dee making any noise or was Dee dead by then?
She was probably long gone by then.
Long gone by then, by the
Yeah.
time you guys are having sex?
Yes.
Okay. And, when you have sex, do you ejaculate Like the semen come out of your penis?
I think I may have like too much, what's the word I'm looking for? Stamina or endurance or something like that, because it takes a lot to even get close.
Okay, so it takes a long time for you to get there.
Yeah.
Did you get there that night?
No.
Okay, so you wasn't able to ejaculate?
Not that time.
Okay. Was you, at that time during the movie theater, was you able to?
I got close to, but I didn't actually I wasn't able to do it though.
Okay.
Got close.
Okay, did you get close this time at the house?
No, actually I didn't get as close as I thought I was going to it.
Okay.
Gypsy lied and said that he never came around, but they found pictures of him bringing her stepbrother and her stepsister and stuff like that around all the time.
Barely felt any pleasure, actually.
Okay. All right. Is there a reason you didn't feel pleasure?
I don't know. It's really hard to say.
Yeah, he just
was
murdered
the time
someone,
before,
man.
like when I first took virginity. We had a condom on at the time.
Okay.
And I wasn't used to them at all. It was the very first time actually I ever wore one.
Okay.
So by that, it must have like messed me up to where I'm not used to, because I haven't had sex for a very long time.
Why is she asking?
And
Because
ever since that time,
Gypsy tried to say that he raped her afterwards, and that's not what happened. Gypsy willingly had sex with him and wanted to have sex with him in the next room across from where her mother had just got brutally murdered. That's why she's asking all those questions. Gypsy had already spilled her guts but said that he raped her. Yeah, that's Gypsy for you.
I pretty much forgot like how to pace myself and all the rest of that.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. When you say you forgot how to pace yourself, what does that mean?
Meaning I didn't know how to pace myself in a way where I would be able to build up the actual pleasure.
Oh, okay.
And a constant motion.
Okay. 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 So you didn't ejaculate while you were at their house?
Nope.
Okay. So when does the sex come to an end? Like how did you determine, okay, we've reached the point where we're done having sex?
I did make her have an orgasm once.
Okay.
And then after that, she might have blew me a little bit, and then after that, I think we stopped because we realized there's a lot of packing and stuff to do.
Okay. And what do you mean when you say blew
That's
me?
what I think too.
Blow me meaning like she gave me a little job.
Okay. Is that putting her mouth on your penis?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So after that, and you guys decide, okay, now we've got packing to do. What do you guys do then after you have sex?
We packed clothes, we packed movies, we packed whatever she thought that we would like need, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of movies did you guys take?
She took some seasons of like some TV shows.
Okay. Do you know what kind of TV shows they were?
I'm
a big TV fan, so I'm just curious.
One was Game of Thrones.
Okay.
What other ones were there? I know she took some True Blood also.
This is what
I can't
I've
remember
seen
the
happen.
other ones offhand.
What I've seen happen is they set this kid right here who has very mental problems, which you can tell, in a plastic chair, railroading him. Okay? They set Gypsy on a damn luxury couch as she lied her ass off. She threw him under the bus and then lied on top of it, then tried to say that he raped her and everything else, when that was not what went down. He even said he worshipped her. He would do nothing to harm her. And she kept telling him, "You're not going to kill my mom. You won't do it. I believe you'll chicken out." And she did that so much to him that when he got there, he just did it because he wanted to prove his love to her.
There's more of them I can remember.
Okay. And so what do you guys pack the stuff into?
A suitcase.
Okay.
Suitcase.
And what color is the suitcase?
It's pink.
Okay. And so everything fits in this one suitcase that you guys are taking?
No. We also took what is it? A backpack.
A backpack? Okay. What kind of backpack was it?
It was black. I forgot what it said. It had something on the back of it. I forgot what it said though.
Okay. All right. So you take the backpack and you
It's
pack all the
horrible
stuff into the
how her team defamed her
suitcase.
mother.
And then what do you guys do?
That's
And
why
then,
now she says, "I love my mom.
Whatever
My
else.
mom was my best friend. I love my mom." Because her mom didn't do that shit to her.
Was left to try to get rid of my fingerprints and everything else like that.
Okay. So how do you get rid of fingerprints and stuff? Like what do you do?
She used a defectant wipe,
Okay.
and she pretty much patted down wherever she thought I might have my hands.
Okay. And did you tell her to do that or did she just do that?
Yeah,
She did it because she was afraid of
telling
me getting caught, even
everything.
though I had a weird feeling I wanted to get caught. But yeah,
You did have a weird feeling you were going to get caught?
Mhm.
What gave you that
He's
weird
just
feeling?
telling everything.
I just had this feeling in my stomach that was going to happen, and I It was just thinking it was only a matter of time for it happens. I wasn't sure when it was going to happen. I just knew it was going to.
Okay. All right. Well, you seem like a pretty honorable person, and you love Gypsy, so, I mean.
Well, that's the thing. I admitted to the thing is me and Gypsy have cried multiple times.
Together over this?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've told her this will haunt me for this one life because it's the truth they will.
Okay. Well, you're doing the right thing now, so you should at least give yourself credit. Don't be so hard on yourself.
I wish he would have had enough.
Okay. So, you guys get everything packed up,
Yep.
and then she wipes down the fingerprints or whatever. Do you help her?
No, I do not because I don't want to use any chances of me getting any fingerprints anywhere else.
Okay.
So I'd let her do the rest of it just so I don't make any more for her to clean pretty much.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Now, in
But
there.
I thought she couldn't kill her because she hates blood, but yet she's cleaning up blood, naked.
House, is their house really clean and neat, or is it?
No, it is not neat at all.
It's not?
That was the first time ever in their house, and I can't believe how much of a pigsty it was.
Oh, okay. When you say pigsty, what do you mean?
I mean, there was one room where it was hard to even get into the room.
She never cleaned.
Then DD's bedroom, there was stuff along where the bed is. You got the bed, then you got pretty much where the edge of the bed is.
Okay.
That's where she had all different things just all over there. I don't know how else to put it. Like, I mean, she might have had like clothing and all different things in there.
Okay. Do you remember ever seeing a Barney doll or it's like a purple dinosaur?
Yeah.
Where did you see that at?
No, it was not in there. I guess when I was in her room. I think it was in Gypsy's room.
In Gypsy's room?
That's what I remember.
Okay. But do you remember seeing a purple dinosaur? The Barney dinosaur or whatever?
This is the part that gets
she did
me.
watch it, but I don't know. Oh, wait a minute.
Because with the purple dinosaur, I believe that Gypsy took it off her bed and put it by her mom. Because that was like one of the main things that she had gotten her when she was young or something. And that's why they keep asking about the Barney.
I'm thinking about this now.
So right here he's covering up for her. Big time.
No. I don't remember seeing one now.
You don't? Okay.
No, I don't remember seeing one.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Okay, so you guys get everything packed, you wipe down the fingerprints, and then what do you guys do?
We get a taxi and we get to the hotel from the taxi.
Okay. Where does the taxi come to?
To the address of her house.
Okay, so you call the taxi, or does she call the taxi?
I called it because I was the only one that had a phone to do it.
Okay, and then do you give them the address?
Yep.
Okay, and so you give them the address and they come to the house. Do you remember what day that was and what time it was?
It was in the morning. Really, like early in the morning. I remember the sun coming up. So.
Okay, so you guys didn't sleep there at the house where he was at. Okay, so you remember the sun was coming up and you called the taxi?
Yeah.
Okay, and so when the taxi comes, what color is the taxi?
It's yellow.
Okay, and is there a male or a female driving? Man or a woman?
Oh.
He was in such shock he can't even tell you. You don't know.
If you can't remember, that's fine.
I can't remember.
Okay. Okay, so do you both get in the taxi with the luggage?
Yep.
And then where does the taxi take you?
Back to my hotel room.
Hotel, and how much did they charge you? Do you remember?
I can't remember the exact amount.
Okay, but then did you pay for the taxi?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you guys get out of the taxi, and then what do you do?
And then we obviously we paid for it, and then we went up to my bedroom, or my.
What room was you in?
At the time when we did this, it was 227.
What was it?
The room number was 227 at the time.
227. Okay, so you go up to the room, then what happens?
And then we set everything in an area to where it was easy to maneuver around the
What you
bedroom
doing?
room of
Okay.
the
Nice to see
hotel.
you, Christine.
And then we just relaxed at on top of the bed.
Okay.
We
Did you guys have sex again?
we did, but we didn't do it right away.
Okay. Something that we didn't talk about that we probably should is, I've worked cases where people stab people to death before,
Okay.
kind of like this.
Yeah.
And usually when they do, they don't just get cuts, but they usually get blood on them. Like you get blood on your clothing or on your hands, or
Yeah.
you know how probably when you were stabbing her was blood kind of splattering a little bit or anything?
I didn't pay attention exactly where the blood. I mean, I could actually see like where the back of the neck was.
Okay.
I could see blood coming out of there,
Okay.
and I could see blood coming off the knife. But other than that, I didn't really know exactly where.
Did you get any of her blood on you?
Yes.
And how did you clean that up?
I didn't even clean it because we were in such a rush.
Yes, you did.
So you had blood on your body when you had sex with Gypsy?
No, I had it on what the heck is it? I actually remember what I wear.
Okay, what did you wear?
I wear a
Yes.
it was like a, what the heck is it called? I think, I'm not sure if that's the correct.
Not only that, but she is missing the X chromosome, and all of those surgeries were she had to have them, and now she can pass it down to her baby. And it's even showing in the ultrasound that the baby has a big nose. So the baby possibly already got the missing chromosome thing.
But I think it's called a spin jacket, almost like. It was black,
Okay.
and I also had a black shirt on as well as black pants.
Okay. What, did your black shirt have anything on it?
Yeah.
Or just plain black?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's pregnant. They went and did the ultrasound and stuff. And the first thing that Ken said is, "Oh, she's got your big nose." Yeah, he did say that. I was looking on TikTok last night while they were at the ultrasound, and I thought, yep, it's going to have that missing chromosome.
clowns on it.
Oh, okay. Was it like a band or a?
No, they pretty much look like crazy clowns, pretty much.
Okay. And then you had black pants on?
Yep.
And what kind of shoes did you have on?
White shoes.
Are those shoes here?
No.
No, they're at the house?
Yep.
Okay. And so you had the black jacket, the clown shirt, black pants, and tennis shoes.
Yep.
And what color were the tennis shoes again?
White.
White. Okay. Did you have any jewelry on? Any earrings, necklaces?
No.
Don't look like you don't have your ears pierced, do you?
No.
No. Okay. So, all right. So you go to the room. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I was thinking, oh, we never talked about that. So let's talk about that. Okay. So you go to the room and you're up in the room and you guys are relaxing
No,
on
she's
top of the
really
covers.
pregnant.
Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay. And then what do you do?
And then while we were relaxing, we cuddled for a while.
Okay.
And then while we were cuddling, we were talking. But I can't remember the entire conversation.
Okay. Did you guys talk about your future? What was your plans for your future?
We wanted like a family together, and we wanted to build a life together. And so we thought we really had a chance to do it. So
Okay.
we were happy about that.
Okay. At any time during any of this whole situation that's happened, did Gypsy ever have to be in a wheelchair?
Yes.
Okay. When was that?
That was only when she was living at home.
Okay.
Otherwise, me and maybe like five other people knew that she could walk.
Oh, okay. Why didn't nobody know she could walk?
Her mom wanted everyone thinking that she was like 16 the entire time. So yeah, she felt kind of trapped on a wheelchair when I actually was trying to encourage her to be able to walk more and more and more.
Okay, so she can actually walk.
Yep.
And stand and do everything.
Yep.
But her mom
She
wanted her
did.
to use the wheelchair and pretend like she
She
was
should be
16.
life in
Yeah,
prison
16
right
and
now.
disabled. This.
Okay, so what would she do to pretend like she's disabled?
Oh gosh, I can't even answer that question because I've only been around her one time when she was in her wheelchair,
Okay,
and other than that one time, I mean, it's one of those wheelchairs where it's motorized,
okay,
and the thing moves fast. But other than that, that's all I really know.
okay. So she can walk everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So when she was with you this whole time, she hasn't had to have a wheelchair.
Nope.
She can walk upstairs.
So pretty
Yep.
much
Walk
this
downstairs.
is the end of
Downstairs,
this,
upstairs.
Okay.
because all it talks about, it's just going through everything. But the thing is that, she could, but however, they did go to an ultrasound. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you how the baby already has a big nose. And that's one of the things that goes with her disease, her missing chromosome or whatever. And that's one of the things that Ken said immediately is, oh, she's got your big nose. And so, yeah, I was watching it last night and I was like, wow, okay. So let's go to it and see. I gotta look through here. Find it again. She's going to have problems her whole life because those surgeries absolutely were needed. And now that the surgeries are over with and stuff, she can live a normal life, but they were absolutely needed. And now she's going to pass it down to her child. So it is what it is, which there's a letter here that shows she's going to pass it down to her child. But I'm trying to find the ultrasound right now. right here. Here it is. All right, hang on 1 second. Let me share it. Tell me if you can see it. Can you see it right there? The baby and everything. Hey, Just Wimbles. This is when Ken says, Gypsy Rose baby has a big nose already, which is not good because that means she's going to be missing that chromosome. Actually, it's not good.
You. Playtime is over. Oh, she did it.
Well, she's got one little hand right there. Oh no. You can see the little tip of her little nose right there.
Mhm.
That's where her little eye is right
Look at her nose.
I can already see that big nose for me.
Okay, I see it.
See, that's scary because let me show you why. Because of the chromosome that she has. Let's see. The chromosome missing that she has. Let's see if I can find it here. Because I watched all of this last night. I was like, wow. Wow. She already knows. She knew the whole time. Her mom wasn't trying to hurt her. Right here it is.
Want me to tell you what I don't understand? Grown folks.
She says, I'm struggling with emotions today. The more I hear and read about my genetic condition, the more I worry. I feel like maybe I'm already a bad mom because I know I have this, but I chose to have a kid anyway. I mean, I didn't know it could be passed down until recently, but it only, can't see what it says, only makes me
Lie.
feel selfish knowing that I could be bringing a child into this world with health problems. And I hate the way it sounds because I don't want to sound like my mother, but it is a valid concern. Basically, I could be bringing a child into this world to suffer a fate of living abnormal, and I just feel like a piece of shit, and it would be all my fault. Like, that is something that is heavy on my heart. Boom. She knows for a fact that she was missing that chromosome. And let's see if I can find some more of what the poster child. When you see what the poster child looks like of missing that chromosome, yeah, right here. Look at the poster child. There's the poster child. That looks just like Gypsy.
After I went to prison, after the murder, everything came out about everything that my mother was telling me. A lot of this information came to me by either Mike, my attorney, or Christy, my stepmom. And then it got back to me. Mike had told me about what my mother was telling people about my father or about our family, our relatives. It was a lot to absorb. My two attorneys are telling me that my mother has something called Munchausen by proxy.
And it was all a lie.
I have a job. I'm currently an author.
An author. You're a sick bitch. Sorry, I got the coughs. So anyways, she has 1q21.1 microdeletion is what she has, and she very well can pass it down to her child. And like I said, if you look at the poster child and you put Gypsy beside it, they look identical. They look identical. And now she's bringing a child in this world. And yeah, it's probably going to have the same problem, same fate, as she said over here to one of her friends. So right there's where it really, this is where it shows it. You can see it plain as day. Look at that.
This is Gypsy Rose here, and this is the poster child for this chromosome deletion disorder, 1Q21.1. This post is for educational purposes only. I want you to watch this all the way through. Gypsy Rose Blanchard has this chromosome disorder right here. Now, this is the poster child for this chromosome disorder. This is actually not Gypsy Rose. So these are some of the symptoms of the chromosome disorder that Gypsy Rose has. I want you guys to look very carefully because these are a lot of the things that Gypsy Rose spoke about. In fact, there's a period of time she was in court and she spoke on this. Let's watch that.
You may answer that.
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
Asked you why you attended the baby for being in a wheelchair. You said people gave you money. And I think my next question is why did they give you money?
Because they felt sorry for me. They believed the lie. They believed the fraud.
When did you tell Nick about the wheelchair? Did you being in a wheelchair?
I think maybe a month or so after the net,
When did you tell Nick that you didn't need to be in a wheelchair?
a year into our relationship.
So your relationship began in October of 2012. It would have been sometime in 2013 that you first told him that you really didn't need to be in a wheelchair.
That is correct.
Were you ill during this period of time?
No, sir.
Did you ever tell Nick that you were ill or that you had illness?
I told him that I had illnesses. Yes, sir.
Did you ever tell him that you really weren't ill?
Yes, sir.
When did you tell him you really weren't ill?
At the same time that I told him that I didn't need to be in the wheelchair.
What illnesses did you believe you had?
Cancer. Muscular dystrophy. I needed glasses. I needed hearing aids. Seizure disorder. And I can't remember what else.
And when did you figure out that you weren't actually sick?
I started to piece things together when I was about 19 years old.
Now, Gypsy had been alleging that her mom had Munchausen by proxy, but that came up later on after she was arrested. I want you guys to see that.
My two attorneys are telling me that my mother has something called Munchausen by proxy.
Now, her dad also spoke about this chromosome disorder. I want you guys to check this out as well.
They had done some tests and found out she had a chromosome disorder that was causing all of her functions from developing, her digestive system and her muscular system.
Gypsy Rose was being interrogated. She also said that the reason why this really happened was because her mom was putting her out the house. And I want you guys to hear that as well.
Yep.
Out of my house. She and I were having relationship problems. I guess she wanted me to stay with my girl forever. She didn't really like my boyfriend. And she was like pretty much, if you want to move to Wisconsin with them, fine, go. And I packed my stuff. She basically wanted me out of the house before then because we kept on having arguments. But I'm not a violent person. I would never ever hurt her. And a lot of our arguments stemmed from being with Nick.
The only communication I had was just to call the house. He was alright, you know, what's going on? Because I told him to keep in touch and he wouldn't keep in touch. She was getting frustrated when I was away.
So hard to hear these people.
You know, she's been into it, calling. Eventually, he'd answer me on my text or something. You know, there's a couple times like you guys are not getting in trouble, right? Which I wasn't thinking that kind of trouble. I was trying to get some information and whatever. Yeah, right. I wasn't expecting anything like this. Yeah. I don't think anybody was really.
I can't hear what that person's saying. But anyways, that just gives you a little bit as to what was going on, you know. So, she comes out of prison preying on more people. Yep. For money to feel sorry for her. She's now a millionaire. And they think that the baby is actually Ryan's because she had sent a pregnancy test positive to Ryan and to the prison a month before she got with Ken. So she's lying about that as well. Instead of working on herself right out of prison, she runs social media and every outlet she can to make a spectacle of the situation she put herself for monetary gain. Exactly. Yes, she's a fraud. She's a scammer. And she went with what her attorney said, but she definitely needed all those surgeries, or she wouldn't be where she is today. She would have died. Yeah, she did. And knowing now that she knows she has that chromosome, her baby's going to have the same thing. Matter of fact, the nose is already forming. Yeah, her poor mama, who did everything she could to help her. The only thing she did was fraud the last 3 years so that she could still give her everything that she wanted. And that's what her mom's guilty of. That's what her mom's guilty of. Other than that, no. Her mom loved her with everything she had. Yes, she had sex with Ryan while she was in jail because she was married to him. Mm-hmm. 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 She married him in the jail, but then talks about how Ken's the love of her life and how she couldn't think about anything but Ken. She don't know what she wants. She don't know what's going on. So I'm going to end this one, and I'm going to come back in just a few minutes. I know I said I wasn't going to cover any kid cases, but I found one a couple of days ago where this kid went missing, and they didn't find him for 27 years. And I want you all to watch and see how all this went down and what kind of person it was that all of this happened. So I'm going to end this one, and then I'm going to come right back. I love you. Be good. See you in just a moment. Click your thumbs up, your like.